How you doing, Mac?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the question I'm asking everyone today is, what are your thoughts on steroid use in the fitness industry?
Personally, I think they have their place in a competitive industry or competitive environment.
Yep.
But for casual use, and especially youngsters, it's something I'd probably say stay clear of for a time until you built a good foundation and you're absolutely sure that that's the route you want to go down. Because once you're involved in that, I'm not saying there's no coming back, but it's going to be hard to sort of reverse the effects of that. So if you're going to do it, be sure that you want to do it. Don't be pressured by social media, friends, peer pressure, or anything like that. If you're going to do it for the right reasons. So it does have its place, especially in competitive bodybuilding. As we all know, there are tested and untested federations. So if that's the route that you want to go down, then do it. Get some research in yourself and make sure the information you're getting is correct. Maybe speak to someone who is knowledgeable. Don't just go by like, oh, a young kid that's done it and go, I've done my first cycle, this is what you should do. No, find out information for yourself from the internet, from people who are experienced. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Perfect. That was good. That's it. That's all we need to hear. But I was just going to ask from that, Mark. So you said, there's a couple of things you said there. You said do it for the right reasons and don't jump into it, do it at the right time.
Exactly.
So the question I would ask to you is, what is the right time? What is the age culture that you think? And also, what would be the reasons to justify going over that kind of barrier?
One and the same topic. Hypothetically, of course, if you're going to do it and want to do it, first of all, I'd say max out your natural potential. So train for a number of years, get to a certain level naturally, and then if you feel that your physique isn't or won't change from that, and I say you want to go into a competitive genre, then and only then I would say like maybe consider the route of steroids. Again, but it has to be right for you. Like I said, don't let your coach, friends, family push you down that direction. It has to come from you and wanting to do it to improve yourself within the sport. Don't just do it for cosmetic looks, to look good, for a holiday, girls, whatever the reason may be. Do it for the right reasons as a competitive athlete, I would say.
Okay. So make sure you've mastered your natural potential and make sure you need to be in the competitive space because there's a lot of strain onto your body
100%.
and long-term effects as well.
100%.
So I guess that question kind of answers the age part, but there is still a pressing question of what age would you say what's the cutoff point? Like, don't touch it before this age, and also how do you know that you've mastered your natural potential?
Again,
how would you say? Would you say speaking to coaches like yourself?
Yeah, I mean, speak to coaches.
Knowing people. Like, how do you know? How do I know that I've maxed out my natural potential? I've been training for 11 years.
Yeah, you have.
How do I know?
It comes to a point where, like, you as a powerlifter predominantly as well, and someone who likes to dabble in bodybuilding, say your lifts aren't progressing. So, like, I don't know what your top max lift is on a certain lift. That's not gone to any higher. So then you're like, that's it. I can't go any harder on that. And say from the bodybuilding perspective, your physique, like you can only hit, say, I don't know, 95 kg. Like you've maxed out your food, you've maxed out your training, and your body's not changing. So at that point, for me, that's your natural ceiling, and like you can't push beyond that. So that would be the time when I'd like reevaluate and say, perhaps, is it time now? And then I would go away, do my research, and then again get the correct information and do it as safe as possible. There is no safe way, but do it as safe as possible. Mitigate all risks that you
100%,
can.
100%. I think that's very, very, very good advice there. I think if anyone doesn't listen to anything for this video but just listens to this, that would be great. And I think a lot of people just jump on, especially the hard stuff straight away. I think there's a trend of people going on tren nowadays, and the side effects of that is
horrific.
I don't know them personally, but there's a lot of people that just on social media. Go on.
The side effects of Trenbolone, predominantly night sweats are horrific, anger issues, obviously pronounced acne. They're just generally the ones. They say sleep deprivation. I mean, cosmetically, if you're doing it, the look will be great, but the side effects are horrific. But again, that's a risk and reward kind of thing. Like if you want to do it, and you believe that the effects are going to be beneficial to you, do it. But then be prepared for the rest that comes with it. As I've just said, those horribles like night sweats, sleepless nights, anger issues. So
I think even big bodybuilders like Chris Bumstead speak about like just staying away from tren. It's not worth it. And a lot of like the wiser fitness influencers are catching on now. But the younger generation are not as informed.
Again.
And they just want to hop on the trend of looking big, being muscular. They see the Tren twins on YouTube.
Exactly, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, the name is literally the Tren twins. And they don't understand that they're like at a different level of like what they want to achieve. It's not, what they're doing is different from you. They're making loads of money. They've probably got like a different kind of mindset of what they want to do. But the younger generation will see them. They might be really skinny. They'll be like, let me jump on Tren. It's going to make a difference to how I look.
If you ask them, I bet they're not doing half as much as they is perceived to be doing, but they call themselves the Tren twins. But are they on Tren? Are they on Tren all the time? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. Case in point, I heard a couple of young lads, maybe 18, 19, chatting in the gym, probably not above 10, 11 stone, and the cycle that they said they were doing was like beyond belief. Like,
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, I know competitive level athletes that don't do as much as that, and they're doing it for what reason? I don't know. So yeah, again,
it's worrying.
It is very worrying. So again, if you're going to do it safely, or as safe as possible.
Perfect. That was. We leave that there. Thanks, Mac. I have to think about doing a different video now because that's one video on its own. Thank you.